So the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, RICS, is one of the world's leading organisations, professional bodies, that basically sets and enforces standards relating to land, property construction, so the built environment. Over the last few years, one of the biggest changes that we've made is rather than see and encourage countries to write their own specific standards, we're starting to produce international standards. So RICS over the last 2 years has been working with professional bodies from around the world on an initiative called the International Standards Project, one of which is the International Property Measurement Standards. This was being supported by the World Bank, for example, and the IMF. And the whole concept is to produce one single standard that property professionals globally will follow, i.e. a consistent means of recording, measuring and reporting floor spaces in buildings. At the moment, it's been proven that by using different standards from different parts of the world, you can get up to 24% variance in the floor space. So for the first time now, this will align professionals to use the same standard in the same way. Very much like accounting standards, going back 10, 15 years. Many countries had their own accounting standards until IFRS was born, International Financial Reporting Standards. So we're following the same model. The first standard has already been issued, which covers offices. The second standard covers residential properties. That's due for release later this year and is currently under consultation. And in fact, RICS with Dubai government are hosting a consultation session for GCC government representatives in April, so they have the ability to input into that standard. And thereafter we'll move at the commercial and retail standards. So Dubai governments clearly saw the benefit in this, given that property professionals working in Dubai are coming from every corner of the globe and each adopting their own standards and therefore leading to inconsistency. So Dubai saw the benefit of this and therefore signed up as a supporter of the International Property Measurement Standards with a commitment to support it and embed the standard when they are drafted. Okay.
When was this agreement signed? Was it a year back?
The agreement was signed, it was 2014, and the coalition was formed in May 2013, and since that period set up a standard setting committee who were tasked with setting what they believe is a standard that represents all the real estate markets of the world, so a truly global standard.
Can you briefly mention about the Dubai real estate market? How do you see its maturity?
Yeah, what I will also add as well is that since Dubai signed up to the standard, we've seen other government entities around the world, New Zealand, Ajman, also have signed up and given their official support to IPMS. Okay. So what do you want to know on the Dubai market?
About the maturity of the Dubai real estate market. Okay, yeah. How do you view it?
Yeah. So in terms of the maturity of the Dubai market, clearly I think it's fair to say that the Dubai market has been leading the way in terms of standards, regulation, maturity in the GCC, but still has a long way to go to compete in terms of maturity and transparency with some of the world's leading markets, your New Yorks, your Londons, Singapores of the world. So clearly great strides being taken. We continue with RICS to work very closely with Dubai Land Department and RIRA. Obviously there's further work needs doing that we're talking about. The introduction of these international standards is a huge way to moving it forwards. And we obviously are then working with other governments across the region who also want to follow suit.
Thank you.